Hello everybody! Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. This is one of my favorite Zelda games, and much more importantly, it is the one and only game to feature the ultimate creature design, White Wolfos. A bit more relevantly, this is also a game where you can technically play as Zelda. Hello Pansy Zombie, how's it going? It is choo-choo time. It's time for the game that its most lasting and relevant effect was just hype train memes for like Nintendo Directs and stuff. Yeah, sorry, I started a bit kind of sort of super late. Well, not super late, I guess, but ran into some trouble getting my Wii U to do anything, which is not an uncommon thing for the Wii U. It's kind of a terrible piece of hardware. Hello, Blastatron, how's it going? Nowhere near the first person to suggest it, but someone should mod Twilight Princess to Wolf Link as the exact same Wolfos model as Spirit Tracks. You are the first person I've ever seen to suggest it, but you're super right. And if I knew how, I would do it. And if I knew someone who could do it, I would try to commission them and probably fail because 3D commissioning gets very expensive very fast. Oh yeah, this actually reads your system name and just puts it in for you. So yeah, this is from the short-lived era of stylus-driven Zelda games. This was brought on by Nintendo looking at the sales of Legend of Zelda 4 Sword Adventures and realizing, oh, people hate 2D Zelda games and they need a gimmick. And that's how we got Phantom Hourglass, which is not great, but this game, in my opinion, is great. And yet, for some reason, it has a much worse reputation than Phantom Hourglass. There are so many people who are like, oh yeah, man, I love Phantom Hourglass, but I just dropped Spirit Tracks, it was so bad. And I don't get it, because it's great. Persona 3 Reload music is really good. Shame it reminds you of work. Super excited for this. Never played Spirit Tracks, so I'm excited to see it. Yeah, let's get right into it. He has broken dog's big black bar on the screen. That's called the separating bar for the Nintendo DS. And finding a way to resolve that in a streaming situation is hell. This is on Wii U? Yeah, the Wii U had DS Virtual Console. And yeah, confirmed right-handed. Yeah, I bought a couple DS games for the Wii U just before the eShop went down. I kind of feel like I maybe should have bought more, but at the same time, once I am done with my Wii U, I could probably just mod it and just be done and just do whatever I want on it. And I assume I can use their DS emulator to play whatever else I want, because there's a lot of missing stuff. There are so many DS games that should have been on there, but they aren't. Oh yeah, that's a battle mode, but Nintendo didn't add online to their Virtual Console stuff until the Switch, so rest in peace. Fun fact though, that pretty much nobody knows. The battle mode has a remix of the jingle that plays when you have an advantage in a boss fight in Twilight Princess. It's just a weird thing that stuck with me because that jingle never gets used anywhere else. But this does have the same composer as Twilight Princess, which is why the music is just crazy good. Phantom Hourglass has almost no new music to it at all, but yeah, this game is like one of my favorite Zelda OSTs ever. Why did Nintendo have to get so successful, so much more successful that they stopped having good Virtual Console. I mean, the quality of the Virtual Console has gone up a bit, apparently. Like, they've fixed some, like, long-standing graphical issues in games like Ocarina of Time and stuff. But they've always been looking for ways to maximize the amount of money they could get from you. Anyways, story of this game, very, very unique for Zelda, doesn't take place in Hyrule. This takes place after Phantom Hourglass, which is after Wind Waker, which means that this takes place after Old Hyrule has been completely flooded, and they set off to found their own new land. Unfortunately, probably due to brand synergy reasons, the place is called New Hyrule. Yeah, look, it's a character from an older Zelda game, present without, and like, acknowledging the history. It's crazy. This is actually how Phantom Hourglass starts too. Nico tells you the story of Wind Waker with his little slides. Well, do I know how to tell a story or what? I call it Spirits and Demons at War! I only do this show once a year, you know. It's a blasted masterpiece. A blasterpiece! 3DS Virtual Console being final resting place of Dylan the Armed. Oh man, rest in peace, Dylan. He never had a chance. Handheld Zeldas continue to be the greatest hits in the series. Yeah, no, absolutely. I kind of had a realization earlier this year that I think that Capcom is better at making 2D Zelda than Nintendo is, because Nintendo actually hasn't made that many 2D Zeldas, and like, I definitely rank the Oracle games and especially Minish Cap above like A Link to the Past or like Four Sword Adventures, which is a weird one anyways, but like I definitely put it above these 3D games as well. Like those games are really, really good. They have some like kind of rough, overly difficult, weird bits, but overall they're just so solid. What's this? You fell asleep during my magnum opus? Can't believe this. You know, Haddock, a lot of people would love to be in your position. As my roommate, you get to see my work for free. So, they don't ever, obviously, like any other Zelda game, they don't explain where Link comes from. Link is almost never directly connected to a previous Link. Like, I think the one example that's explicitly confirmed is Twilight Princess Link is a descendant of Ocarina of Time Link. It's true, I want to be Nico's roommate. I mean, good luck with that. He seems to be in high demand. He puts on this show once a year. Plus, I'm not getting any younger here. Look, there's his photo. It's crazy. Can't believe that they would just acknowledge a previous Zelda game. That must be so confusing to people. Has it become clear yet that I'm verbally subtweeting Tears of the Kingdom? This story might be the only thing that proves I existed. Can't you pay attention for 1 minute and listen to an old man's final creation? Are you listening to me, Haddock? So actually, this game has quite a few dialogue options. Breath of the Wild era is the best and cannot be criticized. So true. But yeah, so actually, since I obviously won't be getting to it at all in this, there's actually, this even has a dialogue option that changes the ending of the game, which I don't think anything in Zelda has ever done, so that's kind of nuts. Okay, I can take a hint. Sorry for boring you. Look, here comes your mentor. Hello there, Alfonso. You might remember Alfonso from Super Smash Bros. You can leave it to him if Toon Link is otherwise unavailable. Why are you still here, Haydock? Come on now, wipe the sleep from your eyes. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Today is a very important day, you know. It's your audience with the princess. What? Don't tell me you forgot. You won't amount to much if you don't pay attention. Don't you want your engineer certificate? So yeah, first ever Zelda game where you play as an engineer. But the graduation ceremony is in the castle. Princess Zelda herself is going to do the honors. I'm heading to the station now, so meet me there. Remember, the station is up the road. Don't get lost. Got it? Good. Then get a move on. Engineer representation, you love to see it. It's true. The only other time, really, is you can be an engineer in Mass Effect, and it was so unpopular they had to add a special exclusive engineer QTE to the DLC in Mass Effect 3 just to make it so that people who actually picked that option felt like they got something worthwhile. Today is the day you graduate from an apprentice to an official train engineer. It's quite an honor, and you mustn't be late. Use the stylus to touch where you want to go. It's as easy as that. It's true, it's as easy as that. This is good life advice, guys. To talk to someone, or use an object, just tap what you're interested in. And off you go to the castle. You scoot. So yeah. One of 2 touch-controlled Zelda games. This was very controversial at the time. This version of the game actually, like Spirit Tracks over Phantom Hourglass, improved quite a bit in terms of how the controls work. Like, in Phantom Hourglass, to do a roll, you had to draw a circle. But now, instead, you just double tap. And that makes a roll. It's cool when Nintendo iterates on things. I have a lot of faith in most Zelda sequels. Because usually when they take what they had and just make like a new version of it, it ends up being really cool because no matter how much Nintendo doesn't get criticized, they're very, very self-aware when it comes to game design. So they usually make good changes. Haddock and Nico's house. So like I mentioned, this game does have White Wolfos in it. I don't know if it's possible to reach it in time. I imagine that you have to at least get to the second area. I don't remember where the ice area is, but that's why they're white, because they can pop out of the snow. Ever noticed how this town is crawling with doves? Who cares about doves? They might be pretty, but cuckoos are where it's at. Someday I want to raise as many as you can hear them. I want to raise so many you can hear them clucking a mile away. Hey Toke. Today is your graduation ceremony, right? How can someone who can't even do a somersault be a train engineer? It's true. Valid. Hold on, Automod. It's caught something again. I really need to figure out what's making this lag so much. It makes it so hard to actually interact with the Twitch interface. I swear Automod isn't saving these things when I approve them. It's like it's going on a per stream basis. Anyways, this is important stuff. If anyone who's watched this who's planning to be an engineer, this is the kind of thing you need to do. If you want to prove me wrong, go roll into that tree over there. Just tap the screen twice. Ah, you're such a klutz, Haddock. Why are you just standing there? Everyone knows that getting stung by bees hurts. When you see them buzzing, just start running or throw yourself in the water stat. But I got some bee larvae, so it's all worth it. Sure, it's gross to look at, but it's precious all the same. Get me out of here before I die. Oh no, the hearts didn't come back. Are bees a recurring mechanic in this game or something? I think so. They are in some of the games in general, like Twilight Princess had them. Hey, tap me, tap me! Good job, Haddock. Tapping is your friend. This would be controversial back in the day again. People were very upset. They took anything like this as a slight against them. Wait a second. There are a bunch of rocks in front of the house. Somebody must have been up to no good when they put them there. Hey, you look like you've got some free time on your hands, Haddock. Instead of just standing there, will you help clear the rocks out of the way? Let's grab something, just touch it. Then throw it. I did it. Thank you, Dee. You're so nice. Here, this is for you. Nice. Those early game 20 rupees are always really helpful. See my big brother. Get him good for me, okay? Hi there, Haddock. Graduation is a very special day. Being a train engineer is a great honor, you know. After all, the princess personally reviews each candidate herself. And the ceremony is at the castle. Now that's what I call celebrating in style. Now it does make sense, since trains are just like the key, most fundamental part of this entire world, as is the case with many Nintendo games. Hey, don't get all bent out of shape. I was just goofing around. You almost killed me. I literally had half my health left. Let me give you something to make up for it. Here, take this. I mean, okay, I'll take 2 of those. Oops. You can find treasures like this all over the world. Try to get a whole bunch of them, because something good happens when you do. Yeah, something good does happen. You get a bunch of money. Hello there, valued customer. We are here for all your postal needs. Alfonso's house. Can't go in. Well, yeah, no, you're assigned directly by royalty because the only way to get anywhere in this kingdom is train tracks. Yeah, no, they're the upper caste because, like, society would collapse without them. This is the case with engineers in general, but train engineers specifically in this case. You're late. Do you understand the significance of today? In order to become a train engineer in this kingdom, you must have an audience with the princess. If she grants you her permission, you can finally operate a train by yourself. Now hop aboard. We're going to the castle. Yeah! Good, then let's get going. Oh, but one last thing. You're going to drive the train to get us there. Call it your final exam. Don't look so worried, it'll be a piece of cake. You need to get us there to the castle in 300 seconds. Right now we're here at Aboda Village. And our destination, Hyrule Castle, is right here. There are other trains on the tracks, so be careful not to hit them. The tracks you can drive are darker colored. The other ones are off limits. So you think you got it? Yes! I like your confidence. I'll remind you how to operate the train on the way there. So hop aboard. 200 seconds is like nothing? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's enough time to get from one village to another. I love this song. It's you only hear it here. It's the tutorial song for the train, and it's really nice. You've probably got all this down, but humor me while I tell you again. This here is a gearbox. Slide the lever up and down to change the speed. Slide to the to go in reverse. You can use it as an emergency brake too. This is the whistle. Touch it and give it a good pull to blow the train's whistle. Oh, and you can look around by touching the direction you want to look. Good engineers are always aware of their surroundings, you know. So did you catch all that? Yes. Now set the gearbox lever to ratchet up the speed. So yeah, this follows up the boat customization from Phantom Hourglass with train customization. You'll eventually get more pieces that you can put together to increase your hearts and stuff like that. I think actually it is just your hearts, now that I think about it. I can't really remember. But yeah, and you'll do like escorts and stuff. You follow some rails. You'll unlock new secret rails. Huh, I thought they'd actually just tell me to pull the whistle there. But I don't have any health yet, so it doesn't matter. See how there's a fork in the tracks ahead? We'll need to use the rail switch to decide which direction to go. This is the rail switch. Slide the handle in the direction you want to go. Your course is displayed on the map, too, so check there. Got it? Yep. From here on, we'll be sharing the tracks with other trains. Keep an eye on the map and make sure you choose the correct tracks. Cow, no. It just got angry, it's fine. So yeah, luckily, even though this song is great, it's going to be replaced by probably the best open world theme in Zelda. So, you know, good trade-off. Uh-oh. Wrong. Have you not heard the Spirit Tracks overworld theme? It's immaculate. What's up with your driving today? You're not as sharp as you usually are. You're not nervous because you're going to see the princess today, are you? Let's try again. Yeah. I said I'm good. And this time, the cow will be spared. So, like, a thing I think people didn't like about this compared to Phantom Hourglass is that it's literally on rails, I guess. And, like, this did come out right around Final Fantasy 13. So, people were at the peak of hating linearity, but I don't really think you lose anything by not being able to pick your exact path. There. Cow averted. I assume I want to turn right here. It was weirdly tight last time. Alright, maybe I want to turn left? Alright, it's a little bit faster this time, so it all worked out. Alright, now do I try to follow the train around, or do I just take a left and risk going straight into it? All these tracks can be gone in one direction. They can go either direction, I mean, but there's only one rail. Luckily, they're moving at speed 1, I'm moving at speed 2, so it should be fine. Oh, right, actually. Thank you, Komori Bat, for following. I forgot to mention that at the start of the stream. We got a clear view of the Tower of Spirits today. Don't think too hard about it, though. It's not important. Alright, we're almost to the castle. Use the lever on the gearbox to stop at the station. So yeah, you do actually have to physically stop at the station, or you won't be able to disembark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I passed. I'm an expert engineer. Do the train speed get upgrades eventually? I don't think so. Like, you have different parts you can upgrade, but I'm pretty sure it just increases your health. You got us to Castletown. And you know what else? You look good handling a train. Okay. That's the surest sign you're going to make a great engineer. It's all about aesthetics. Now just head to the castle for your graduation ceremony. Hey, Kentrix11, how's it going? I like how the beat of the background of the theme kind of like... Hold on, bleh, got tongue-tied there. I like how the beat of the background of the theme is kind of like the sound of the train moving. Yeah, the train adds percussion, basically. It's to the north, you can't miss it. Good luck now. Hey there, Hayduck. So I hear your graduation is today. You know, I've always had a lot of respect for engineers. Thanks to them, we can go anywhere we want in the kingdom. Plus, they even transport our goods to different places for us. Yep, when you graduate, I sure hope you'll take me out for a spin somewhere. By the way, do you know who built these railways? People say they've been here since before we came to this land. Yeah, they colonized this place, by the way. working, so I have something nice in the background. Nice. I'm glad I can be something nice. But how can that be, right? You're an engineer, right? Do you know anything about this? I do. Well, What's that you say? The tracks were built by the spirits of good. Where do you get these crazy ideas from? What do you think this is? The Legend of Zelda? What would you like to read about? Prizes, battles, or nothing? Why is this in the center, actually? Hold on. Prize postcards. So yeah, Phantom Hourglass was a pirate game following up Wind Waker. So there was a lot of treasure hunting, which you used to get lots of money to buy very expensive stuff. And this is the same engine, so it does the same thing. There are no battle reports at the moment. The city is the biggest in the kingdom. Hyrule Castle is up north. It's pretty impressive, but it should be, because that's where Princess Zelda lives. She's awfully pretty, but lately she doesn't come around these parts much. I guess she must be busy doing princessy stuff. Hey! It's a human train. Hey, howdy, mister. Me? Oh, I'm no good at long-winded introductions. I'm just an average guy who works the postman gig to get by. You can call me Postman. All my friends do. Now that you know my name, next time I see you, don't be shy, say hello. Speaking of names, you're Hatok, right? I've got a letter for you, so I'll just jump right in and read it out loud. Oh wait, that's the way we used to do things, but no more. Apparently, some folks thought that our reading their letters out loud was rude. So now our policy is just hand deliver the mail unopened. Here you go. You got a letter from the postman. Go to Collection Street and read it. Okay, I've delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. So, like, do you think he just makes train sounds himself, or, like, physically emits train noises? Is he panting like a train, or something else? Oh yeah, I forgot about this tidbit. The guards in this world are modeled after Link, because this is a very direct sequel to Wind Waker. What is it, kid? We're kind of busy protecting Hyrule Castle right now. You got no business here, so I suggest you scram. What's that? You here for the engineer graduation ceremony? Yes, sir. Ah, I completely forgotten today was the graduation ceremony. Huh, I didn't know they gave engineer certificates to little kids like you. I guess times are a-changin'. Well, go on in. I hope nothing goes wrong in this meeting. The princess's throne room is up these stairs. Only invited guests are allowed in. Which means for you is... What that means for you is, get lost! What's all the commotion here? Oh, good day, Chancellor Cole. Apologies for the disturbance. Now, okay, keep that name Cole in the back of your head for now. This boy has come to see the princess. Is that so? You're here for the graduation ceremony? But you're so young. What a waste of resources. The spirit tracks are vanishing. The Legend of Zelda spirit tracks are vanishing. Yet the princess insists on performing these ridiculous ceremonies. Well, come along, boy. We must get you to your ceremony. Follow me. Don't stand there drooling, Private. Move aside. Yes, sir. He's so full of himself. Princess Zelda is so nice. She lets the Chancellor get away with anything. Now he struts around the castle as if he were king. That's crazy. I just saw some character from another Zelda game. What am I supposed to take out of that? Am I supposed to just assume that this is some character that I don't know about? That's wild. I'm so lost now. I'm gonna drop this game and I'm gonna file a complaint to Nintendo. Raising your head without permission? You ill-mannered urchin! Don't pay any attention to Chancellor Cole. You must be the new engineer. What's your name? Haytoke is a wonderful name. Well, Haddock, by the power vested in me, I hereby proclaim you... You're wasting our time here, Your Highness. Please just hurry along and finish this foolish ceremony. Very well, Chancellor. Thank you, teacher. I hereby recognize our newest royal engineer, Haddock. Work hard, for we all rely on you, Haddock. You got your royal engineer certificate. Now you're a full-fledged engineer. Shh, take this. No, don't say a word right now. Read this later, and beware of the Chancellor. Making really good use of the screen real estate right now. No wasted space whatsoever. The ceremony is over, so I suggest you move along. Why don't you go polish your train or something? Not that it matters much. That thing will be useless before long. It's a little bit suspicious. Princess Zelda's private quarters are through here. No one enters without permission. By the way, I noticed she gave you something during the ceremony. You can see what it is in the collection screen. It wasn't a love letter, was it? Dear Haytoke, our new postal system has started running today. If you're reading this letter, that means my new postman is doing his job right. He's hardworking and efficient as they come, so be nice to him, won't you? We'll be in touch again if anything new comes up. The postmaster. Oops. Uh-oh. Dropped my stylus. Seems awesome and trustworthy. It's true. That's what the game is actually about. You're not supposed to judge people when they grin at you with fangs and an evil leitmotif kicks in. I have a great favor that I must ask of you in person. Follow this secret path to the top of the castle. Tap the map icon to copy the location to your map. Please come to my quarters as soon as you can and don't let anybody see you. So this is another big thing that they had going. for both these DS games was specifically draw on the map, which I think is a really, really great feature. Learned this in Birth by Sleep. Yeah, you know, it worked out great for Terra. Yeah, I kind of wish that this was still more of a thing. Like, the amount of marking you can do on the map in, like, Breath of the Wild, for example, is still kind of limited. Like, I wish there was more icons and more kinds of stuff you could do with it. Granted, they have to design the game to actually require this kind of stuff. Like, the DS games really base it heavily around you. Like, they'll be like, hit these 4 switches in order. You can write down the order on your map, and then that's the puzzle. But I don't know, I really like the idea of being able to write on your map. Oh yeah, so it's actually not in this game, but one of the like wildest puzzles to come out of this system, though, in Phantom Hourglass, there's a point where you get an incomprehensible map, and what you do in order to make it work is you have to open the map and close your DS, and the top screen leaves an imprint on the bottom screen to make the map into an actual functioning map. And like, it's so like it's such a strange puzzle, but also it's so cool. I'm curious how it works on the Wii U version. I don't know how you're supposed to clamp down your DS in this case. Motion control gimmicks aren't the same. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sick. I wouldn't figure that out, though. So, like, a lot of people figured out by accident. They'd look at the thing and try and figure out what they're supposed to do, and then go, I can't figure this out, and close their DS, and open it, and it would be fixed. Or not fixed, but solved. I'm so glad you made it, Hatak. Did any of the guards see you on the way here? Nope. Really? That's great. Listen, you're the only one who can help me. I have a favor for you, Hatok. Do you know the Tower of Spirits? As you know, the Tower of Spirits protected our kingdom for ages. The tower connects all the spirit tracks that crisscross the land. However, for some reason, they seem to be vanishing from everywhere. Something must have happened to the tower to cause all this. I must go there to investigate. I've heard tales of a sage who guards our land and lives in that tower. Perhaps she might be able to shed some light on what's happening. Chancellor Cole forbids me from leaving the castle due to safety concerns. I think he just doesn't want me to go to the tower, though. But why? It's clear he's hiding something. Not very well, mind you, but he is hiding something. I have the feeling that something terrible is about to happen. That's why I absolutely must get to the tower. What do you think? Will you take me on your train? I can't. Yes, I realize I'm asking a lot of you. But the castle guards are under the Chancellor's control. Whether I order or plead, they won't listen to me. You're the only person I can trust. Random person I just met. Please, Hatok. Will you take me to the tower? I can't. I see, so you won't help me no matter what. Well, thank you for listening to me, Hadek. I guess I'll just have to do it alone, even though there will be many hardships. I shouldn't have asked you to go with me. After all, we just met today. Yes, I understand that now, but such is my mission. Okay, or I'll help. I'll go with... I'll help. What? What was that? You'll really take me to the Tower of Spirits? Thank you so much, Haddock. Alright, please put this on right away. It's a recruit uniform. The guards are starting their patrols, so getting past them won't be easy. But if you wear this, they'll think you're one of them. And that's how you get the iconic uniform. Typical Fallout 4 conversation tree. I mean, come on, it's a bit more advanced than that, surely. Wearing this, you can pose as a soldier and move freely about the castle. Please get changed so we can go. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll look the other way. But please hurry. That was fast. Looks good enough, I suppose. Now let's go before the guards find us. No treasures or anything to ransack. Those guards are pretty serious, so just pretend to be a new recruit. That way, if they see you, they'll just think you're one of them. But if they see me, I'm sure they'll make a big fuss and won't let me out. So please help me pass the guards without them seeing me, okay? I'll follow behind you, but if you want me to take a different route, just press my pink smoke icon, I guess. Touch the marker at my feet and draw a path for me to walk on. Just draw the route you want me to follow. The engineer suit look better? Well, I have good news. You can actually unlock the ability to just wear that instead of the Link outfit. I forget exactly how involved the process is, but there's a thing you can do to get... Like, it's a completion reward for one of the side quests. I forget which one. It's one of the big ones, but you can do it. This is the Switch icon. Wow, this game was really ahead of its time. If we get split up, just tap it to see where I am. And this is the call icon. Tap it to call me over where you are. Do you understand my explanation? I sure do. I know you're going to do a great job. Let's get moving. So yeah, playable Zelda. You really can just play as Zelda in this game. So this is kind of like a weird, like, invert stealth escort mission where you don't have to be stealthy, but Zelda does. Wait for me, you're trying to leave me behind, Hidek? Look, that guard isn't moving, he's just standing in place. Why don't you try to distract him somehow, Hidek? I can slip past him when he's looking the other way if you draw a path for me. Don't you have work to do, rookie? Can't you go cut the grass or something? This way. I'm a genius. Go, Zelda, go. Doing your best. Alright, where do I want you looking? Howdy, sure is nice weather we're having. Not that I'm slacking on my patrol duties or anything. The guard seems really serious about his job, Haydick. I don't think you can distract him with small talk. Is there some way you can get him to move from that spot? There sure is. Quick. Ah. Please wait for me. Come on. Didn't go that far. She's not used to being controlled. It's hard. I mean, I feel the point of being controlled is the exact opposite of that. That's how you pronounce Hatok? Sure. Whichever way you heard me say it is accurate. We did it. We made it out of the castle. Now let's board the train and head to the Tower of Spirits. What took you so long, Hatek? Did you keep me waiting just so you could change clothes? Oh, hello, Your Highness. What are you doing here? Well, Alfonso. Hello, Alfonso. Have you been well? I'm so sorry we haven't spoken since you left the castle guard. I must admit, I miss hearing you bellowing orders in the courtyard. You're too kind to me. I'm sure hearing me yell all day was far from pleasant. But you shouldn't distract me with talk about the old days. I'll just come out and ask, what are you doing here without a proper escort? Are you responsible for this somehow, Haydock? I asked for his assistance, and I hope I can count on you for your help too as well, Alfonso. I would feel much safer with you at my side. Please come with us to the Tower of the Spirits. The Tower of Spirits? Whatever for? We don't have time to discuss right now. I'll tell you all about it when we're aboard. But what if something happens? If something happens is exactly why I need you. You were once the greatest swordsman in the whole kingdom. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm just a simple train engineer living in the countryside. I can't be more than that, but I'll come with you if you wish. Thank you, Alfonso. Okay, hey, whoa, okay. All aboard. That's my line. Oh no, the spirit tracks. Your Highness, look over there. I really do love the presentation in this game. Like, the scenes are so well directed, and like they use like the dual screen here, for example. It's really nice looking stuff. No, the tracks, it's true. Without the spirit tracks, there's no game. Yeah, this is like really, really impressive for the DS. They were really stretching it. And I love like pushing low-end hardware. Yeah, like look at that lighting too. What happened to the Tower of Spirits? It's the Fighting Polygon Team train. Out for a leisurely stroll, Your Highness? Tss, tss, tss. You know that's not allowed. Allowed by who? You, Chancellor Cole? Using the power of magic, he removed his hats. Evil train, Of course, it's Spirit Tracks. How could there not be an evil train to fight? Who else? Who do you think is really in charge? ... Hell yeah. It's Burn. My goodness, pretending to be human is exhausting. Who knew the Chancellor was just another word for royal babysitter? I had meant to keep up the ruse a bit longer, but you pushed me to this, Princess. Bringing in that boy and the engineer didn't help either. What are you talking about? I'm talking about your infernal meddling. But now, with that those vile tracks are disappearing, the time is finally at hand. All we need now is a little help from you, Your Highness. I don't know who these two are, Your Highness, but with your permission, I'd be happy to teach them some manners. How gallant, how brave, how incredibly foolhardy. Enough out of you. My family has served the royal house for generations. Now see, this can't give you a sword, because if you look carefully, this is like a fencing sword or a rapier or something. This could not possibly be Link's sword. Melodrama bores me. Oh, wait, he's still talking. Burn, would you kindly dispose of this fool? This man speaks the truth, Cole. His movements are not those of an amateur. But he is only human. I told you I will defend the princess at any cost. And I told you, you're only human. Oh, Burn, you do know how to put on a show. It was hardly a fair fight, Cole. Help me, Haydick. Wrecked. See, now if White Wolfos were here, things would go differently. No, don't come any closer. So yeah, if you didn't know, the premise of this game is that they kill Zelda and she dies. Good work, Burn. That takes care of the first step of our plan. Our work here is done. Come now, Burn. Welcome back, boy. Alright, well that seems like a good enough place to take a quick break.